What is up YouTube, I'm Ninjash, and if you're watching on Zinc Motions, don't forget to subscribe. If you're watching on my channel, don't forget to subscribe either, because either way you're going to get awesome content. Anyway, moving back to the video, this is Drop Zone on Dome, and I sound a bit out of breath, so I'm going to take a breather. No, I'm only kidding. So yeah, my first little tip would be, do not sprint around the map like an absolute headless chicken, as it really doesn't work most of the time. I mean, I do get a nice little rush MOAB that is on my channel, also on Zinc Motions, but I have to say the first 12, 13 kills I just sort of ran around as usually would, taking quite a few people out, and then I sort of realised and calmed down a little bit. So the first tactic would be, as soon as you're on a bit of a streak, definitely calm down and trying to chill out as well, because obviously when you're trying to get some kind of long streak or a MOAB, I suppose your nerves can get a little bit crazy. So yeah, apart from that, I would move on to the class next. I mean, the class is pretty important when you're trying to get a MOAB. Choose a gun that works at both short and long range, really, because you get something that's too short, somebody else is going to kill you from distance, and obviously if you pick like a sniper and you're picking people off and then someone runs around the corner really close at you, I know you might be very good at quick scoping, but it's just thinking, isn't it, I suppose. It's another tactic would be like there's a good example really of the striker. As he was sitting near the car, and I know it's got some range on it, but I'm not going to risk it, especially when, you know, well, I have to say I wasn't really trying to get a MOAB, it's just I started realising, especially around about this point, that I'm doing quite well. So I thought I'd sort of carry the streak on anyway, because I wasn't playing too well and I felt like getting one, to be honest. I think this is my second one in the game. I mean, the first one was more impressive, the way I played it really, whereas this one was a bit rubbishy, and I've had to speed up bits obviously for your viewing pleasure. But yeah, other tips will be is like I've picked a pretty decent part of the map, because I'm sort of sitting like in a corner almost, where I can sort of see both points to my right and my left. I mean, I can see the door to the right, but I'm covered, but I can see the door to my left, I'm covered as well. So if someone comes down one whilst I'm not looking, at least I've got a little bit of time to react and headshot somebody like that, if you know what I mean. Obviously, if you're going to make videos for YouTube and like getting more this way, it's probably not the best, which is probably why I did rethink a couple of times if I was going to upload it. I know there's already going to be comments with people saying, oh, it was a rubbish gameplay, but this is just sort of my little survival tips. I thought this would be the best way I could put it together. So yeah, I mean, I've put a trophy system down there, but it's not exactly a major important thing. I mean, the class I picked was just sort of, I think I picked a stun, Semtex, both pretty effective and normal really. I was going to say I picked a stun and a Semtex, but I can't because it's a trophy system, so it must have been a stun and a trophy system. I mean, the striker and the G36, I think that's what helped me get my MOAB last time, but when I did it the other way around, it was more striker and less G36, but G36 is a good example of a gun which really does work at close and long range. I mean, I've got a guy now, you've got to watch out for the people who notice that you haven't died and will look out for you really. I mean, one of my tactics is to pan from side to side, look at each of the axes quite quickly. I mean, take that guy out, and look to my right and make sure nobody's trying to sneak up on me and take me out the other way. So yeah, as I said before, I've got a nice MOAB. Check it out on my channel, Zinc Motions. But honestly, subscribe to my channel for some decent content. I mean, I've got Halo Reach montages and definitely some COD montages to come on, especially mini-tages I think I'm going to go for. But I've got a couple of things that I'd like people to see. My next commentary might not be on Zinc Motions, definitely come to my channel to see it. I think it's going to be one of the clips. I think I get like a 9 to 10 man feed, but I'm not quite sure to include it because the way it is. Don't want to explain anymore because then you won't click and watch. So yeah, definitely subscribe to my video, to my channel for more information. So yeah, as I've sped up the video for a bit more viewing pleasure, but there's a noob tube. I suppose that's a noob tube. I think the correct name for it's a grenade launcher, but you know, obviously that's going to be pretty handy if you can kill people from range. I mean, I got really lucky there, but either way, I suppose that's another good decent tactic that you could use. Obviously, waiting for people. I think I've already mentioned this. Waiting for people, and just not making yourself obvious. Obviously, by this point, I'm sort of stuck in one room. I wouldn't suggest that you do this on bigger maps, because obviously nobody will come to you. Plus, they come and single you out in different ways and try and find you. Whereas on Dome, not people aren't really keeping track because it's such a small map. and if they are, at least you've got a better chance, because it's a short amount of time that you see everybody, and the spawns are messed up as it is, so getting them out whilst running around is quite difficult considering the spawns are completely broken. So yeah, if also that's another good tip is if you know the spawns, or if you don't know the spawns, get to know them, because it'll be a lot easier that way. I mean, I've hit the MOAB now, and I get nice double XP, and the colour changes a bit for the team. Watch out for people who are going to try and no-scope you there, because that would have been a bad end to this video. But there's only 25 seconds left. The only thing I can say, once again, is subscribe to me, subscribe to Zinc Motions for decent content. And yeah, we'll see how you go on. I mean, if you don't like this video, please don't give me a dislike, but tell me the reason why. And to be honest, I'll probably agree with you, because gameplay wise it's not brilliant, but I thought it might be a little bit helpful for everybody out there who wants to just get the MOAB. Doesn't have to be in the best fashion, I suppose. But yeah, watch out for mini-tages and montages, and I can't speak anymore, so I think it's time for me to shut up. Hope you've enjoyed this commentary. I'm Ninjash, 32 for 0 on Dome. Thanks very much, guys.